What is going on, guys, man? We're back here with another video, man. Today I'm going through my Arrow season 5 review. I know I'm a week late. I do apologize. I just got done watching the season finale, and boy, that shit was so juicy. But in the background we got some Injustice too. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the review. First things first, let's get started with the whole season. I believe this season they redeemed themselves from the past season. Season 4 was a huge letdown in my opinion. Damien Dark was a good antagonist, but they just couldn't do it right. But I don't talk too much about that. First, let's talk about season 5. First, I'll talk about the new cast members. The people we got is, Renee. I did enjoy Renee. I think he was a great addition. We had Kurt, even though he was on season 4, but now they put him on Team Arrow. We had, who else did we have? We had Diana, who was the new Black Canary. Who else did we have? And we had Evelyn, which is something that I wish they would have talked a little bit more throughout the whole season. When she left Team Arrow, is like, wow, like they really didn't explain much why she went with Adrian Chase, and they really didn't do too much because I don't know why. It's like, okay, they couldn't do too much in this season. Like I said, they had 23 episodes, so they couldn't really too much provide enough backstory, which I wish they would love, and I wish they did. They also had Rory, which is also Ragman, looking like like a homeless person, but he left in like the, I guess you say, middle of the season, which was kind of disappointing. I really liked him. I think he was a pretty good cast member. You can see him coming back. Hopefully we can see him involved more in season 6. Who else? I said Diana. Who else am I missing? Let's see. I guess that's really it. Now, the only thing, like I said, about they left out a lot of as far as Vigilante and like I said, Evelyn. They brought it up, but people say it was dragged out. This season was not. I mean, they could have did it, a little bit shorter, but I still enjoyed the drag out. I was on the edge of my seat this whole season. Now I think let's talk about the antagonists. We have Adrian Chase, aka Prometheus. Now Oliver's past has finally caught up with him. Now just looking at this, it's like, wow. In my back of my head at first, I was like, hey, we saw the Black Arrow. I was like, wow, we having another Malcolm Merlin moment now since season 1. But going to this season, okay, Tobias Church at the beginning, he was also in the beginning of the season. We thought he was gonna be the main. That's what I thought, main antagonist, until we saw the Black, Arrow. And then later on, you got to see more. And then we trying to figure out who the Black Arrow is. They did pretty good. Okay, is it what's his name? Laura's dad. I forgot his damn name already. Shit. Was it Laura's dad? Because he was drinking and stuff. He was having blackouts. Could it be him? And I was hoping they would touch more on that, but I see they branched away from merely that scenery. I was like, okay. Now we finally figure out what really is going on. He's want to make Oliver pay, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. Now going forward with the season, you see a lot more of the team. Now when I first hear about they making a new team, I'm like, okay, let's get about maybe 4 or 3 episodes, get a new team together, get they trust and all that stuff. But they did it quicker than I expected, and then they went and start to do stuff. Now later on in the season, you see more of people trust, like with Felicity and with the little hack group she was in, and then they breaking out Caden James, I believe that was his name. Now you can say that he could be the next antagonist for season 6. That's what I'm assuming. But going forward to the season finale, man, Deathstroke. When you bring Nissa Al Deathstroke, I think it was Captain Boomerang. You bring this like it was non-stop action the whole season, the whole episode. That's what I liked. Now I was hearing Supergirl and Flash had a bad ending. I didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch it soon to give you guys my review. But that whole episode, man, was fucking nice. Lian Yu. And now, looking at it, I would have seen Tiana Agul, Raja Agul's daughter, and Nessa. I wanted to see a little bit more, also that backstory. Now let's go ahead to the flashbacks. I'm half and half on this. They could have left out this flashbacks, but it was pretty good. I did enjoy the flashbacks with the Russians, with the Brafa and Anatoly, and then it's like, okay, they could have left without it, but they tied up everything for 5 years. Okay, you know what? Wow. everything for 5 years is now being basically what Oliver went through in 5 years. But in my opinion, they're gonna find a way to bring back that damn flashbacks. But I enjoyed last year's flashback, season 4, season 3. I didn't like the China one, Japan, whatever the fuck they was at. I didn't like it, but hey, it was pretty good. I really didn't like it. Kovar was pretty good. Gregor, you know, it was like merely 2. Okay, you know what? This was a pretty good, but they could have done without the flashbacks. But yeah, we want to look and see. But going back to the season finale, then you bring Deathstroke. I mean, then Captain Boomerang. Then obviously Malcolm Merlin returns. You know, the all-star lineup, and he was on DC Legends of Tomorrow mostly the whole season. So I'm kind of disappointed we see more of him in season 5. We still like the last 2, but he came back. He sacrificed himself for his daughter because she stepped on landmine. So I'm like, wow. He's not dead though. I don't think he's dead. He was a Raj. He's smarter than that. I believe he had a plan, and you know, boom. So, and at the end, basically, Prometheus wanted Oliver to be a killer, and he wouldn't do it. Now this whole season, I'm thinking, okay, they're going back to their roots. Is Oliver going to kill people? You see, they started to, then I guess they brought it back down. Okay, but he wanted him to kill him, and if he kills him, the whole island blows up, and then they go on a boat, and he has a son. I think that's really the main point, is that he has a son, and then he kills himself in front of his son. Prometheus, Adrian kills him, and then like in the beginning of the season, like middle, Adrian brought his own fucking wife. He's a lunatic. Now the fact that, you know, Evelyn, Tiana, and you know, Adrian, you know, people, it was gunning for this man. I mean, you can't tell me this whole. I think the only person who put him through so much pain like this, you can say, it's probably Raja Ghul. I mean, that's the person I think next. You say Deathstroke, but far as, you know, torture and shit like that, he put that man through it, man. He did, and that was very interesting, man. And then the whole island blows up. I don't think they're dead. I think they figure out a way to survive. So I think something happened. I don't know. It left up with a big cliffhanger, just like Flash season 2 did. We left up with like, okay, I can't wait. But you know, look at season 3 and they're like, okay, Raja, you know, but the Raj. Look at season 4. Okay, wow. And I don't know how they're gonna bounce back with having Laura dying, because like, wow. But that was the best part about season 4. Like, okay, who's dying? And then we figured who died. Like, oh god, that was sad. But the way they did this season, they could have been the best season in my opinion. Damien Dark was the perfect one. But heading into Adrian Chase, his father, like I said, Oliver killed him, wanted revenge. It's like, wow. This could have been better, man. This could have been, I mean, not better, but this season was fucking amazing. You get a 10 out of 10 for me. I was engaged the whole season. Cody Rhodes was the former WWE superstar. He was in this season. I would love to see him more. I would love to see Vertigo. That would have been nice to actually see was Vertigo, man. But this whole season was fucking amazing from start to finish. Oh, Quentin Lance, and you seen him and Renee build a relationship. You know, it was a pretty good season. It's like, okay, if this not in your top 2, this is obviously top 3, but this is compete with top season 2 of Arrow. Now, my favorite one was season 2, 1, 3, and 4. Now it's tied with this one. Pretty good. It left off with a big ass cliffhanger. What's gonna happen? Now, obviously, you know, Diggle and his wife had the problems with you know, Argus and stuff like that. It's going to be fucking fire. I know. Season 6. How can they top season 6? That's the question. Can they top season 6? I don't know, man. Like, they gotta do something bigger, because usually they can't top a good season like this. And I'm looking forward to season 6, man. Let me know what you guys think of this season, man. I know I'm a little bit late. I do apologize. I might have forgot some stuff. I do apologize for that. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see all you guys later. I forgot to mention that the ending battle, you know, with Deathshot, you know, Deathstroke, Black Siren versus Diana, Nissa Ghul versus Taina, like Oliver versus Prometheus. That was a good ass ending. I mean, good ass fight. Non-stop action, man. I just want to throw that in there if y'all didn't. Sorry, by the way, for the disclaimer, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. So yeah.